Yaguai noises. Look at the fucking gigantic hands. Look at the... And then it's the metal detector. It wasn't evidence in his pocket. Should we compare the print with our database, Mr. Wright? No need. The size of these... No. No, it's the fucking hand again. Fan artists have an unspoken pact to draw Chadworth's hands a little larger than his previous fan art appearance. Well, the next one is just gonna be hands. The first time I ever learned of Ben Shapiro was in H. Balmer's video on climate change denial, I think. And I think it was a little awkward when he said something, you know, that's the first time I've seen Ben Shapiro, and he said something like, anyone who hasn't heard of Ben Shapiro is either living under a rock or a liar. And I was like, oh shit. I don't know who fucking Ben Shapiro is. Like, anyway, let's go. Let's go. Now that's what sets Mr. Chadworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's supposed to be an admirable trait. Sir, I'm what you would call a part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Oh, the millennial murderer. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir, and because I wasn't trained to look at things very clearly, I didn't realize that it was actually the blue badger in Mr. Goodwin's outfit. I gotta say though, I really love how being frustrated is part of the game. Like, it's just total bullshit, just the amount of shit that's put on you, and you're just like, oh god, and then the judge will just go along with like some crazy shit, and Phoenix is just like, are you serious? And I'm sitting here going, am I fucking serious? Like, come on. But it's, I like it. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir. What you're saying is the chief delivered the surveillance footage that proves that you did it to the person who did it and is on trial for whether they did it or not. What the fuck is wrong with him? I'm sorry, where the fuck is this security camera? What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Sir, that's the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department. It's the Blue Badgers. Oh, fuck. The man may not have been Detective Goodman. Interesting. You fell for my trap, Waffles. Now I'm gonna make you look like a fucking idiot. Who puts a security camera, like, at dick level in the middle of the room and swivels it left and right instead of it being elevated to show the whole thing? Like, who the fuck, who did this? The fucking flag blocking it just perfectly? God damn it. How lucky is that? Look, it moved! Look at this shit! Look at this, the perfect movement of it! What the fuck? Look at this shit! A glove. Wait. What's the glove? Was there like a glove covering the sensor so it didn't close properly? All right, so my thought was that this was blocking the sensor, but apparently that's not it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's up. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's that. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. Then why would it be called the locker? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. You're not an expert in anything. There's something else that seems out of place. Is it the glove? Incidentally, while we watch the video, I should tell you that they had to install special sensors for my gigantic hands for my locker. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. We just did it, game! Oh my god, can we... Oh my fucking god. You're fucking kidding me? Why? 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 Why would they do this? Who would do this? Why? This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second. One might say that for you, Judge. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. It was Detective Badman. Oh, Badman. Yes, I've heard of him. Good movies. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. Well, I guess that's right. Which means Lana is guilty, and this trial is back on the menu. Get fucked, Phoenix. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. Sounds like you're unprepared, so let's just go. Fuck, Judge, they're unprepared. We're prepared. The defense would like to request a specific witness. Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. Yes, that would be pretty good, but as you just heard, Chadworth isn't prepared, so he needs some time to be prepared. I call a recess. We'll reconvene tomorrow so Chadworth has time to prepare. How come the defendant is never called to the fucking stand in these trials? The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye, who we will never ever call to the stand. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. I wander the trials of civilization. My job was to keep a wary eye in that bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon at the time it went down. I just fucked off and just went to have a drink on the job. Just said, fuck it, I don't need to be here. I'm a free spirit, fuck this job. Telling this in court, and there'll be no repercussions. What were you doing in a place like that? I was eating spaghetti. I don't know why that's funny. Do you mean to tell us? You abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles. Not all desperados eat tacos, partner. It's not what I meant. But where is the spaghetti place I'd like to go? I hope that this has at least taught you a lesson, because I certainly won't. You're just gonna get away with it scot-free. It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. Well, so you see us all as just bleeding necks. Well, interesting perspective. Well, Phoenix, what do you think about that? The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? He really doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Chat, someone is unaware of something. He has not played this game before. I am in the know. Alright, so here's my batshit off the wall theory right now of what happened here. Okay, if I'm wrong, it's gonna be fucking stupid. I think that this guy was killed in a conspiracy to finally have enough evidence to convict Joe Dark, who was the killer, but he was so good that the fucking Scooby Gang couldn't get it, and that's how they convicted him, and now it's all coming out now. That's what I think. Something to do with that. And the testimony of one Miss Angel Star is completely incontestable. What? No, it's not. No, it's not. There's so much that we can contest about it. Are you fucking serious? That's right. So long as the Blue Badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot on the locker. I mean, no, but okay. If the hand doesn't fit, you must acquit. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake, but there was another second murder that happened before that. He was killed in there. What shows when the first crime took place? It's got to be. Wait, I'm a lawyer. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Look, my hand is way bigger than that handprint. There's no way. The murderer was wearing gloves. There's no gloves on earth that could fit me. Alright, are we tired of the hand joke? Because I've done it so many times. I'm sorry if you're tired of it. I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. I mean, well, Officer fucking Marshall crept behind the camera, took all of his clothes, opened his locker, stuffed the clothes in there, closed the locker, wiped the blood off the locker in 10 seconds. So, like, I think in 10 minutes, who knows what you could do on anime time, Chadworth? There's only one other card number remaining, 777 7777. Let's see, like, a bunch of 6s would be close to the devil, right? So that's Gantz for sure. What's 7 7s upside down? Ooh, what could it mean? Oh my god. Lana. Well, Lana's in the room? If the defendants are always in the room, why didn't Chadworth recognize the parrot guy that he got on the boat with last trial? Oh, she's finally here. I'll ask you again, Chief Ross. Just rotating stands here? Now let me jump off real quick and you jump on. You take your turn, then when you're done, I'll jump back on. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved, even if it involved forging evidence. Alright, so every single case that she's ever presided over or worked on is now thrown out and suspect and has to be reevaluated. Good thing we did that evidence transferal where it's all locked down into that fucking bunker underneath, like, bomb shelter that we can never do.